All right, so what I'm going to do in this video is show you exactly how my client in his very first month closed over $160,000 using HighLevel. I'm going to cover the exact automations, the text messages that he sent out to close these leads. I'm going to show you where he found these leads, and then I'll even show you the ads that we ran to get these leads interested in his company. So let's go ahead and dive in. So right now it is almost June, and he signed up with us in January. That was the first month that we ran, and I thought it would be way more relevant to show you the first month because he didn't have any of these systems in place, and just in the first month, these are the results that we were able to get for him. So one thing that I'll say is the funnel here. When we set this up a while back, the way he was tagging leads, he was so new to it, he didn't actually know how to do it properly, and so it says that there's way more estimates that were scheduled than there actually were. So a little bit of background on him is that he does kitchen remodeling and bathroom remodeling. And these are higher ticket services, so he was able to close quite a lot. And by the way, I'm pretty sure he closed more than this as well from that first month because the buying cycle actually is in the second and third month sometimes, right? This is just the cash collected in the first month. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's scroll down and actually see some of the details on where they came in. And as you can see, by the way, his pipeline is still pretty full, right? Still over $500,000 there, and that's under open leads just from that month. So let's take a look at the leads that came in. He got some leads from BNI, which is great. We added a chat widget to his website, and right in that first month, we added this chat widget, and this is from his existing traffic, and this is traffic that he might have not even had, well, like this lead might not have even come in because his form was broken, and we fixed the form, and then we also put a chat widget on, inspiring them to start a conversation. So there's the chat widget. We got 2 leads there. So total value on that was 26,000. Now it looks like one was open. He didn't actually close any of those that month, but above that from the BNI, he closed 1, which is great. And so as you can see, I'm kind of just reviewing the 1 column here since that's what actually matters, right? Closed sales, closed deals. So below that, we have the Facebook form lead. I ended up closing 1 project from that. We had a Facebook post. So I think he tagged this as Facebook post, but it came in as a Facebook comment, and that's just what he marked it as. However, this was a comment from an ad, so they didn't actually submit their information. They just commented, and then he started a conversation with them. So there's that closed. So we have Google Ads. He wanted to run a little bit of Google Ads and just test the waters as well. So he made 1 sale from that. And you can kind of see the value here next to that. You can pause this video and take a look there. So referrals, he closed 2, right? Referrals are awesome. You'll always close a lot more sales or at a higher percentage than the other leads. So referrals, repeat customers, 4. So that's pretty much a customer that already did business with him and needed something else done. And so that's kind of the stats. As you can see, it's pretty good. His pipeline is definitely full with all these leads. I mean, Facebook form leads had the most amount of leads. He only converted 1. And typically with a platform like Facebook, the sales cycle is going to be longer. So if it's a repeat customer, I mean, it's easy, right? If they need his service, they'll just go out to his property, and they're usually much more ready to buy than a cold lead that has never spoken to him before. And so that can take over 1 month to fully close. So that's okay. That might bleed into the next month a little bit. And so that's how the number is there. Let's actually take a look at the ad that came in. Or sorry, the ad that brought in some of these leads and what that looks like. So, all
right, so real quick, I just wanted to add something in this video. If you like what you see, you can actually import everything that we use to get this client results. Everything from the automations that you see here, plus many more, like the Google review campaign, the database reactivation campaign. You're gonna get all of that. Plus, we're even going to give you the ad copy that we used to actually get him all these results and all these leads that you are seeing. But we actually have a whole swipe file of a bunch of different industries as well that we've seen ad copy that looks interesting, that we've gotten inspired from, and just in general that we think is really good ad copy that we are going to use. As well as you'll just get our template for how we actually write ad copy and the creatives that we use to get these kinds of results. And you could just take it, you could take our checklist, take our systems, import it into your business and get your clients amazing results. Right now we have ad copy for a bunch of different industries, from chiropractors, med spas, to gyms, and a whole bunch of other local business owners and much more. So go ahead and click that link below this video if that's something you are interested in. Go ahead and keep on enjoying this video.
This is actually straight from our demo presentation, and this is what we show clients. And so this is the ad. I thought it would make sense for me to just share this because this is the ad that we ran for him, and we ran this, and then of course we split tested a bunch of different ads as well, but this is the rough layout and design that we go for. This is the offer that we promote. The cool thing about this industry of home renovations in general is that it's so high ticket. It's that we can run this ad and he fills up his pipeline, and a full pipeline for him, right, is over $100,000. That's just in 1 month. And even if he closes one, which he did, his ROI on our service is still 3x, 4x, whatever. And so it makes total sense for him to do this. Now, granted, we've really specialized in home remodeling at this point, so we're running ads that work, right out of the gate, running ads that work. We know the conversions. We have scripts. We have all the text message templates, everything. And so yeah, let's take a look at some of those text messages. So this is actually a dummy account. I wanted to hide his information and also hide his lead information. And so I kind of populated this here. And then what you can see is the name. We typically would have the phone number here, and then also the Gmail. And so this is the sequence. So we have initial email that sends out. And again, this is all automatic, right? So it pulls the lead's name. This would be the lead that came in from Facebook, right? So they would see this ad right here. They click get offer. They fill out their name, email, and phone number. It comes right in here. They get an email automatically, right? Instantly they get an email. A few minutes later, as you can see right here, 8:11 p.m., this email was sent, and then 8:16 this text sent. So it said their first name. So it said, Kristen, it's Trent over at ABC Company. Thanks for signing up for a free estimate. We've got your spot reserved while we still have availability. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you'd like done? I'm not going to read all of this because you can just pause it and take a look at some of the text messages. So after that, on day 2, and again, if somebody responds to this campaign, then it stops the whole automation, right? So it stops everything. It's not going to continue following up. And so we found was that 3 days follow-up works pretty well. And that's what we ran for him. And on day 2, as you can see here, we had an email that sends out. And then also we get a secondary text, and then also a third and final text as well. And basically just says, didn't get a chance to hear from you yesterday. Did someone from my team reach out? Let me know. Right? Super simple, kind of straight to the point. And then a final text message that sends out as well. And it says, Kristen or Bob or John, is everything okay? ? You reached out, wanted more information, and you still haven't taken us up on our offer. And so it's more direct, right? And typically we'll get a response here, and that will really convert it to a lead. If they respond at any point via email, via phone call, via text message, which they usually do, then it stops the automation, notifies our client, he calls them, he sets up a time to come out to their home and actually give them an estimate on their project. Or sometimes they'll go back and forth over text, sending images and sending their address, all the information can be done in here.